What is this coronavirus vaccine? Should we be scared? Is it something we should just say, please give it to me, let me take it? Or is this something we should be skeptical about? Or is this something we should just take like, we have always been taking vaccines, so what's the difference? Let's just take it. Why is the coronavirus vaccine put in a kind of a rush for you to get it? Yes, a lot of people can say, but don't you see there is an emergency in the world? Don't you see there is a lockdown? Don't you see so many people die? Don't you see the drama caused by the corona? Yeah. While you are saying that or thinking that, you should also think how many people have survived this virus. How many people have testimonies of once having it and not having it again? Once positive but now negative. How many people? Okay, if this virus is already not a virus we are getting kind of used to, people are already getting healed from it. So why are we such in a rush to make sure that this vaccine becomes mandatory? It becomes something you have to take it now so the world can move so the world can move forward. Why is it really so? So what I will first share with you is this. Understanding first how the earth herself function is very important in this case, because this now will help you to really understand that when we say we live in a matrix, when we say we live like a robot, like a machine, it's not just all conspiracy theory. There are inverts, there are things you can use to validate all these points. Because look at your society today. Who control your society? The banks, the pharmaceutical companies. These are the people in charge of your day-to-day life. These are the people in charge of your health. These are the people in charge of even your tomorrow, if you will have one. They are kind of like what I will call a mini God. A mini God that are here now to control you and show you how to live. This did not start today, it started already for long. So a lot of us know all this system and how it works already. But with this shot of corona, how do you now connect all these pieces together? How do you now fit in all these things into one place? How do you now explain it, especially to a child who is just being born into this our reality? So how do you now explain it to them? Why should a normal person be scared of a vaccine? Why can't you just take vaccine? All these things is important to know. But the first step, because I will make it so fast, in the coming days I will really do a teaching on the full breaking down of how medicines and technology is gradually transforming humans into machines. There is positive side of technology. There is positive side in the advancement of medicine, but we must not also neglect that negative side. But what I want first to share with you now is this. The simple difference between the corona vaccine and the normal regular vaccine we have been having. Because this is the point where a lot of people cannot really connect it. They are like, hey, but we always take vaccine. I beg me, I take vaccine. I beg, let me go and get my vaccine so I can know I have my own paper ready. But it's good to know the difference between these two vaccines. So at least your mind will be prepared, at least. But what is the simple difference? First, I will explain to you the old vaccine, the normal regular vaccine. I will be summarizing it, of course. A normal vaccine, how does it work? When I use the word normal in this case, I mean what we all know already as a human that is called vaccine. How does it work? You take a little dose of the virus and inject the body with it. Like you take a poison and little pieces of poison and you poison yourself. Then because it's so little, the moment that virus entered inside your body now, because your body is perfectly designed to fight against anything foreign and different from its natural self, then your body now will produce like a wall to first go and recognize that virus, understand the nature of the virus, then build army to attack and contain that virus. So what that vaccine is doing to you is, it's like knocking on your door. Bong, bong, bong. Then you open the door, it stands in your door, it cannot affect you, it cannot fight you. So you are just like, you see that one soldier from your enemy, and you know already, this guy belongs to the troops of my enemy. But yet now it's just him. Okay, this is how they dress. This is the type of sword they are carrying. This is how they walk. This is how they behave. So you use that one now to study the nature of that your enemies that are coming. But after you are finished studying the nature, now you understand, you know how to even build your own force already to counter it. Whenever the troops of that your enemy now come, in this case the virus, whenever they now come, you have already a plan. In this case, your body, your systems, your white blood cells, everything inside your body. They build already a defense position. As that virus now is coming, they attack and they conquer the virus. Sometimes they don't even attack. What they just do is to go and reorient your immune system. Let your immune system know, oh, we have a stranger in the house now. So even if many of them come, please welcome them. They mean no harm to us. That's when you now hear the word, you are immune to something. Because at that moment, you become immune to it. When the virus really come and attack you or come into your body, it will be nothing. It will be nothing because why? Your body know it already. It's not a stranger. Everything has been contained. And as it come, it just fix it and keep it and it's perfect. That is normal, regular vaccine that we all took as children, that we all grow, although not all of us give it to their children, but yeah, many people that we all took as a children and grow up with. But the difference between that normal vaccine and this one now is the new advancement in technology and medicine. What is the new advancement we are talking about today? The only most scary part here is the mRNA. A lot of people don't really understand what is mRNA. mRNA is like a messenger. Okay, the full pronunciation is, I think, messenger riboneucleic acid. This mRNA, the real job of this mRNA is this is why we have to be very careful when it comes to technology and advancement of medicine. Like I said before, there is positive side, there is negative side. So as a wise people, we must be available to look at the positive side and also the negative side. We can't just be saying I'm optimistic, I only look only the bright side. No, you are deceiving yourself. The two sides exist and is real if you want to accept reality. So the mRNA, this is the job of the mRNA. mRNA is the modern special designed vaccine now to tackle this coronavirus. So whenever you hear of coronavirus vaccine, know that it is being built with mRNA structure. This is what you have to understand. And it has never been used or tried before since the history of humanity. This is first time because no country, nobody has ever authorized it. This is first time because it's under the regulation of EUA. You know what EUA? Emergency Use Authorization. Don't forget, a lot of package go with EUA. We'll get there. A lot of package always go with EUA. But no problem. This MROA, what is our job? Our job now, normal regular way they used to give you vaccine, they choke you. That moment now it goes through your skin layer and enter your body. You know what is the mission of the MROA? This one did not carry this information like that your normal regular vaccine, which is the virus poisoning your body so your body can get used and adapt to the virus in case the virus later attack you. It did not really make sense, but scientifically we can say, okay, yeah, it's good. It makes sense. But the MROA is completely a different level. What the MROA is doing is, the MROA now is coming as a messenger to instruct your DNA and alert them to always produce proteins and a lot of things to fight a virus. I will repeat it again. The MROA is coming to give instruction to your DNA on how they will comport and function and organize themselves in case a virus comes. So they don't know what the virus is. You don't know what is coming, but we have a messenger already that is like, I am here to tell you what to do in case it comes. Just like somebody tell you now, I'm calling you because in case somebody break your door at night, this is what you will do, this is what you will do, this is what you will not do. In case they break your door at night, it give you all the information. But it never told you in case they break your window. It never told you in case they come from the roof. So it shines now and programmed now you and make you conscious of that door and make you get ready for anything that will come from that door. Okay, fine. If the MROA is here now to kind of like give a message to our DNA, to make our body be ready, because this is what this coronavirus vaccine is all about. It's different from normal vaccine. So if that is what this new Pfizer vaccine is coming to do, who are the people responsible for this mission? And can we really trust them with this secret hidden message which you don't really know anything about? Can we really trust them? Who are these people? One of the leading giants in all this race is Pfizer, because she's very popular. You have to know that Pfizer is not just one company and say this is Pfizer. No, Pfizer is like an organization of different pharmaceutical companies who come together and call themselves Pfizer. I want you to first also understand it. So it's not just there is one man, I am Mr. Pfizer and I am the owner of all the Pfizer company. No. It don't work like that. These are too big for one person to own. So it's a group of different pharmaceutical companies coming together and known as Pfizer. But they are not alone. We have the Merck, we have the Johnson & Jones, we have some few of them. But the ones that really caught my attention most is the Moderna. The Moderna vaccine. Who are the Modernas? The Modernas are just new in all these studies, in all this research. They are not even up to like 12 years old in this journey. And they have never created any type of vaccine before. It's like they are specially opened to just exploit the coronavirus vaccine and be there to say we got the vaccine when the time comes. The Pfizer vaccine and the Moderna vaccine are the same thing. The only difference is the dose. So maybe Pfizer will say, okay, you take one vaccine shot today, come back in the next 1 week to take the other one. The Moderna can say, okay, you take the first shot today, come back in 4 weeks to take another one. There is also a reason why there is different type of dose, and each type of dose will have different type of effects in different people. So it's also wise to understand why do they have different dose if they said it's the same thing. But that's a complete different question that need answers on its own. But let's also keep on going further. Pfizer, since we don't know so much about Moderna, and the rest of them, Johnson & Jones, let's just group all of them under Pfizer. Okay, no problem. All these companies, why should we trust them? Why should we believe in them? Why should we see them now as a superhero who want to save humanity from a disease we are getting used to already, from a disease we are treating already, from a disease that is already getting contained, although they said now it's mutating. That is another story. Then no problem. Why should we trust them? In 2004, Pfizer, the great company which everybody now wants to entrust everything to, in 2004, they had a drugs. I'm reading something. They have a drugs which they tried in Nigeria, in northern part of Nigeria, Kano to be precise. They have Trayvon, and these Trayvon drugs, it was like a drug for trial. They used about 200 people to do this trial. At the end, the drug went wrong. Everything went wrong. You have a lot of people becoming disabled. You have a lot of people becoming blind. You have a lot of people life being destroyed because they use them for trial. Imagine, a company far away from Nigeria will bring their medicine to try with local people in Kano, in Nigeria. Okay, as if that is not enough. At 2009, after the most biggest whistle blowing in pharmaceutical industry happened, Pfizer agreed and said, okay, what we did in northern Nigeria is really wrong. Now we will pay $75 million to the 200 people, to their family of the victims. That was 2009. From 2019 now, these people have not paid anything. The only thing they did, which I cannot lie, was they now built like a medical research center in that area. But that one is not enough. You just destroyed 200 life. And their families need to be compensated. But they never did it. The only excuse I remember so well Pfizer was able to give was, these people, we asked for a DNA test and 500 people came. So we used 200 people to do tests, and now we want to pay money. We see 500 people, so we don't know who is legit. We don't know who is not legit. But we have cripples from that experiment. We have people who are paralyzed from that experiment. Okay, even if you don't believe all the people that are coming, why don't you just pick the few you can see and at least change their lives forever? They never did any of this. We know the crazy Nigerian politicians, they are very greedy. Because these are one of the biggest problems in Africa. WHO owed many of them as hostage. And all these greedy African politicians, they believe they don't have to have anything problem with anything international organization so that they can successfully be able to steal all the money they are stealing and manage all this money without having to face any court or risk to go to any jail. So they are ready to satisfy any international organization that need to be satisfied for as long as they keep their radar far from him. That to tell you how dangerous Nigerian politicians are to you. They don't care about you. They are not really interested in you. So they just see that your country as a place where they need to hustle and make sure them and their self and their friends and family are well taken care of. Then they don't have to worry about the things you and I always worry about. So I personally don't really have love for them. Yeah, I see them like mini demons. Yeah, but that is their own problem. Although it's so shameful that their mind is so little, stuck in their own ego, but that one are their own problem. So what I want to share now with you is this. Pfizer, that same company who refused to pay Nigeria for the damage she even caused, who refused to pay all these poor people for the damage she even caused, the same company start selling. Many revelation come. You can go and do all this research on your own. The same company starts selling drugs that was not authorized, that was not verified, and start selling it with different labels around the world to the extent that they even have to be sentenced and asked to pay about 2.5 billion, no, I think it's about 2.3 billion US dollar as a fine. Germans will say Strafen. They have to pay the money because why? They sell products where nobody authorized. The world not even accept them for the market, but they don't care. They change the label. They begin to sell them, give people. And that one still creates your own damage around the whole world. At the end, they have to pay about 2.3 billion US dollar as compensation, making them one of the most highest one of the most highest money that any pharmaceutical companies don't pay. Although later other guys can later still pay more than them. Yeah, because all these pharmaceutical companies, they are gangsters. They are criminals. Just same way your doctor need to write medicine for you, even when she knows you not really need medicine. Because for them it's important. All these things are connected, but no problem. What I want to share with you is this same Pfizer, who have already a lot of record. These are just few ones I'm naming. Who have already a lot of record of all this type of character. Now they are giving the strong authorization of EUA. Meaning authorization of EUA is emergency use authorization. Meaning they will not pay any compensation to anybody in case anything that has to do with coronavirus vaccine go wrong. Do you know what that means? It means now that the moment you take that coronavirus vaccine, if anything go wrong, let's say you just take it now, for example, something went wrong and your enemy had stroke instantly, you and your family have absolutely no rights to sue these companies. They all get immunity. Do you know what this means? These are companies trying a medical a product experiment which have never been tried before. They are not even following the normal process of vaccine, because normal process of vaccine is 3 stage. So after you have even successfully created the vaccine, you need first like 30 to 100 people to try the first phase. You see how it works. Then you need another some few thousands of people to try the second stage to know how it works. Then you need to also try another phase to know how, okay, if this virus is affected with this, how will the mutation be? How will it affect the person who already have so thing? All those process now, because of the law of EUA, you push them aside and just say, we have now vaccine. Okay, the same people now who is saying, come, we have now the vaccine. Now they did not even sign anything to tell us, okay, we trust what we did for you. In case anything goes wrong, we are here. Meaning you cannot sue anybody for damage or compensation when it comes to coronavirus vaccine. I personally see that as a very big risk, because when people know they don't have to have any accountability, they don't need to worry about those things. When they get accountability, they still misbehave comparing to now that they don't even have anything to accountable for anybody or for whoever. But it doesn't stop there. What is more important to focus on now is this. Now we have successfully shifted into the age of Aquarius. And now we have, although I'll be going deep into all this topic in this week in this new week we are about to enter now. Yeah, we have to break it down really, the age of Aquarius and how it connects with all these events that is going on. Because when you don't, like I said at the beginning, when you don't understand how the earth function, a lot of things will just be happening in your eyes, and you cannot really separate or put together the pieces. That does not stop there. So if you observe the mission of this vaccine to instruct your DNA, so it means somebody, someone, somewhere is trying to target something within you. And this part of your body they are trying to instruct now, this is your own real essence. So the only way, like I also told some of my friends and students, the only way you can really survive all this is to boost your spiritual awareness. We are in the age of Aquarius. People are scared that your DNAs will start activating. So they have to contain you before that happens. Because don't forget, you are in a matrix. You are living in a society where everything you see is what you are being shown to see. And nobody can handle you if you all start activating your DNAs now. And the age of this Aquarius, this is really what will start happening now. Things start coming out to light. And people don't really want this. People don't really want this. So the only option and solution for you is for you to successfully pay more attention in really boosting that your essence. Pay more attention in really expanding that which is within you. Connect more with your ancestors, connect more with your God. Try to build that strong connection that nothing can break. Because if you are still floating, you are the first victim. Keep yourself grounded. Give yourself good diet to boost your immune system. My own advice for you, if you don't have coronavirus, don't go for any vaccine. Don't just see it because those clone famous people you see on TV, they are taking it. You think, this person take it, I can take it. It's a lie. Those people, some of them, they reach 5, 4. They did different places, this different time. So don't just think, see Biden, that's Biden, so Biden I trust Obama. No. You have to understand the world you're living and how it functions before you feel a jump and make some conclusion. But what I can give you now is focus so deep into your own spiritual awareness. Focus so deep into the strong intimacy between you and your ancestors. Because don't forget, your DNA are like constant message coming from your ancestors. They are always renewing and refreshing. So you have to try your best to keep that light on. That is the only solution you really have when it gets to do with coronavirus. I don't want to make this so long. That's why I try to do it very short. But in the few coming days, I will really come online to really explain and break down some of all these things well for you. But what you really have to understand now is this. The coronavirus vaccine is a new technology. And your body is like that lab rat that have to be used for this experiment because there is no time. Right now, the disconnection between you and your soul and the things will follow you come, that's the target. Someone wants to cut that link there so that you become detached. Don't forget, if you always follow my teaching, I always say we are ghosts on a ride. We are more than just this body they make you believe. We are ghosts on a ride. The body is just that lens you use to observe this reality and become conscious of this now. You are more than that. But if they successfully disconnect this your body from that which I am telling you now, then you become nothing but a machine, a perfect machine. So you have to choose. Do you want to remain a human being or you want to become a machine? That's your own choice to make anyway. That's your own choice to make anyway. I wish you a nice day. For friends and families that are celebrating Xmas, I wish you a Merry Xmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Bye bye for now. We will deal more with this topic because it's a topic that's very deep. I will take us deeper a little into it. Bye bye for now. I send you peace and love.